we'll settle into our next practice, and yeah, there's something I've been working on just recently, which I thought might be interesting to share, around exploring the body, so exploring different sensations with a view to, I don't want to say seeking out, it's not quite the right word, but discovering perhaps the sort of what can be quite subtle sensations in the body that we could refer to as being okay, maybe even pleasant to rest in. And it's a way of sort of balancing out our system a little, if you like, with the idea that when we're in sort of fight, flight, freeze type activation in the body, or anything around sort of feeling discomfort or pain is more obvious to us. We feel those things, whether it's the sort of gripping, heart beating faster, some kind of ache or pain in the body somewhere, partly because the body's calling out, wants our attention to do something. But what I'm finding is that can mean we can miss out on aspects of the body which are okay. And as a way of sort of balancing, and I suppose I'm going to refer here to our natural negativity bias. So we're more likely to pick up on what's wrong, we're more likely to remember what's wrong, we might anticipate what might go wrong, those kinds of things. So, if we feel strong sensations in the body, it's a sort of alerting, what might be wrong in the body. So to sort of balance this out, I'm going to guide us through a body scan where we're going to sort of invite the mind to discover a place where it can rest the attention in that feels okay. Maybe it feels neutral, but maybe it feels pleasant. And to sort of absorb and rest in that sensation, so the mind and the body can have this sense of there is okayness here. We don't have to seek it out, it's already within us. Okay, so that's the sort of idea behind this practice. So I'll invite you now to come into a comfortable seat, or if you want to, you could be standing or coming into a lying down posture. So just checking in with yourself, checking in with your body, and just seeing what is it that will support me most in this next practice. And just taking your time to settle in. You might like to close the eyes, or maybe just lower the gaze. And if it feels okay, if it feels comfortable, maybe taking a couple of deeper breaths here just to help the mind and the body settle. Just breathing at your own pace, in your own time. Seeing if we can particularly tune into the out breath, just inviting the body to soften and settle, release any tension. And then relaxing those deeper breaths at any time. Allowing the body to find its natural rhythm. And then the invitation here is that we move our attention specifically into the head and the face. And just allowing the mind to scan through all the different parts of the head, the back, the sides, the top, over and around the face, the ears. And as you're scanning through this area, the head and the face, inviting the mind to discover a place that feels okay. Perhaps it feels good. Perhaps there's a pleasant sensation there. Perhaps it feels at ease. Perhaps it feels comfortable or warm. And it could be anywhere around the head and the face. It could simply be the breath at the nostrils, the way the eyes are closed, or something around the mouth. Anywhere at all. Just seeing if you can find a little spot on the head or the face where it feels okay, it feels good, maybe even pleasant. And once you've found this spot, just taking your time to rest your attention there. Really absorbing yourself into this pleasant sensation. And if your mind gets caught in a story about any sensations or sounds or thoughts, being okay with this, offering the mind some compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and just coming back to resting with this pleasant sensation. And perhaps noticing what it's like to rest there. Comfortable, peaceful. So on the next breath out, letting go of that sensation, and then moving your attention into the neck and the shoulders. Taking your time, using the mind to scan through all the different parts of the neck, the back, the sides, the front. Allowing it to scan through the different aspects of the shoulders, the shoulder joints, the shoulder blades, maybe even including the clavicle. Exploring the muscles, the bones, the skin. And then again, just seeing if you can discover a point here on the neck or the shoulders, however small or big. Maybe it just feels okay. Maybe it feels quite good, quite pleasant. And once you've found that spot, just resting your attention there in those pleasant sensations. Now as we scan through these different parts of the body, there may well be areas that are unpleasant, where there is some discomfort, an ache or a pain. So we're not ignoring those. So we can allow them to be. We might find that they call to us a little bit stronger. So we might nod some recognition and appreciation for them being there. And then choosing to focus our attention on maybe something more subtle, but a sensation that's more pleasant, more comfortable. And resting our attention there. So now letting go of that sensation in the neck or the shoulders, and we'll allow our attention to move into the arms. Here, allowing yourself to scan through all the different parts of the arms, the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, also including the hands, backs of the hands, the palms, the fingers, the thumbs. And then perhaps taking some time to scan through again. And just seeing if you can locate a particular point, a particular area in the arms or the hands or the fingers. That feels nice. That feels comfortable. It feels really quite pleasant. And resting your attention there. And if the mind wanders or gets distracted, not to worry, just coming back to that sensation. Really feeling the pleasantness of it. Okay, and then on the next out breath, letting go of that sensation, bringing your attention then into the torso. Perhaps a bigger area here to scan through. Allowing yourself to check in through the chest, the lungs, the ribs, the stomach, the digestive system, the tummy, the sides of the torso, and of course all the back, the spine, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. And finding a spot in the torso. It could be small, it could be a bit bigger. Could be feeling the sensations of the breath or the heartbeat, or anywhere at all, as long as it feels nice, it feels good, it feels pleasant. However small or subtle, it's a pleasure to rest your attention in. If there is a call from a part of the body that's going, hey, this is uncomfortable, yeah, just noting, acknowledging, recognizing this, maybe even offering it some compassion, and then bringing your attention back, choosing to focus on the pleasant, and as best you can, absorbing it in. And then on the next out breath, letting go of that sensation. Dropping your attention now a bit further down and into the pelvis and the hips. Just scanning through this area. Finding a spot that feels, pleasant. Maybe it's feeling the seat on the chair. Maybe it's feeling the breath deep down in the abdomen, in the pelvis. And maybe it's somewhere else. So just seeing where that pleasant spot shows up for you. And letting go of that sensation, moving your attention now into the lower limbs, into the legs, Scanning through the legs, the knees, the ankles and the feet. Exploring the toes. And just seeing what small or subtle sensation is here in the legs or the feet. It feels okay. It feels nice. It feels good. And resting your attention in this pleasant sensation. And then from here, expanding your attention to take in the whole body. Feeling the whole body resting here. With these myriad of pleasant, neutral, nice sensations. However small or subtle, they are here. They are with us. And at any point we can tap into them. Gently rest our attention there. And they exist alongside all of those difficult and uncomfortable sensations. Here we are finding balance as this human being with this amazing body. Just taking a moment to feel the sensations of the breath here in the body. And then together we'll notice the breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. And taking your time as we shift from the practice, maybe bringing in some gentle movement to the feet, to the hands. Taking a moment to shift and adjust, maybe stretch a little. And then opening the eyes, lifting your gaze whenever you feel ready. Lovely, thank you for your practice.